in kind of recent years, you did consecutive projects back to back, kind of from Loving Pablo again with Javier and Murder on the Orient Express, and then going back to television with the assassination of Gianni Versace. Again, taking on kind of a very difficult role with Donatella's in English language, but with an Italian accent, kind of that layering. How have you developed techniques over the years to make those things easier, or is it always a new process starting from fresh, kind of, in your second language in a different accent?
I think you can develop techniques, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of hard work and put a lot of hours of many months. I have great teachers that help me. Tim Monique, I think, is an incredible dialect coach, and he makes the process very relaxed, but you have to put those hours and you have to put months into preparing something like that. And in that project, I was playing somebody real that everybody knows, and that she also speaks in a very particular way, very personal way, and the way she moves, like, I think Donatella, you can recognize her from a kilometer away, and if you hear her voice, you know who she is, and that was challenging because it had to be her. You had to hear her. But I only met her a few times before that, and then I called her to ask her for permission. I wouldn't have done it if she said no, because we were dealing with the story of the loss of her brother Gianni, and I wouldn't have done it. But she said, if somebody's gonna do it, I want you to do it because I know that you're gonna treat me with respect and kindness. And I said, like, she always knew that I admire her so much, and also her brother, even if I never met him. So she knew that, and she gave me her blessing, and then it was like an immersion of hours and hours and hours of listening to her. I found so much material of her over the years. So everyone that was around me was like, please stop, because it was like, whoa.
And going back to the rhythm of television after so long as well, kind of, was that a completely different change in pace for you?
Yes and no, because Ryan creates an atmosphere, Ryan Murphy, that really takes care of and has a lot of respect for what acting is and for that process. And yeah, they're like very long days and very intense, and you receive maybe a new monologue the night before. That happens. But you get used to it, and you are living with your character for a longer time than you normally do. And that is also a great experience that I would like to have again, because you're doing a film, even if it's a long film, but you never have the amount of time that you have doing a miniseries or I imagine the people that are doing the same show for years and years, it must be so hard to let it go at the end, because they get to know that person so well.
Yeah, difficult to detach yourself at that point.